Well, we're back! We're back with GT Sport. You guys seem to enjoy the last episode. So we're gonna jump into a race. Well, I thought about jumping into a race, but I didn't have a car yet. So I went out, bought a car, bought myself a beautiful Porsche. We're gonna race in Group 4. Group 4, yes. So it's a bit slower than Group 3 cars. I had 12 minutes before the race started, so I went out, put some laps in, get to know the car. My first lap was a 144.6, which was not good. And then I did stuff like this because I noticed, well, I clipped the grass right there, but I noticed this car was a bit slidey. So we're gonna see that in races to come. But eventually I get a 139.9, which was, I mean, much better than 144. And then I do all of the slidiness. But eventually we jump into a race and we're 12th on the grid, which is doable. I mean, we can work with that. And then I forgot to shift, which is great. But yeah, this race is gonna be great. Spoilers, it's not. It's not. So I go defensive here. Like I did, I think maybe 5 or 6 laps. So I don't know the car, I don't know the track, and I'm still pretty new to this game. So as you can see, I'm already under assault from our Italian friend. He goes past, and then the Dutchman is already on her ass. So that's not good. So I thought about, okay, I'm gonna keep my distance right here. But the car starts sliding, I tap this dude, and then all of a sudden the Dutch guy comes in for a savage lunge and pushes me wide, and we get sandwiched. And then the Spaniard does the amazing... I can't even explain. How do you... There we go, we explode. How do you commentate on that? And oh, we just... Oh, the next race just started. Well, okay. So we're 6th on the grid this time. Yeah, so I don't know what that Spaniard did. He came across the track like 90 degrees and just completely murdered me. He went to jail after that. But yeah, so next race. We're here to have a clean race and not drive over the grass like I did there. But we already lost a lot of time to 5th place by my ability to, well, not to drive. But like I said, it's very, like, I'm still getting used to the game, especially this car and this track now. It's my second week on the game, so it's only normal. So we have this nice big group up ahead. So, you know, the podium is definitely on. Well, we're gonna try at least. And trying is more important than actually succeeding, right? So, we got this Italian dude again. I know I'm like naming countries a lot. That's just the easy way of doing it. So we're right on his tail. So I'm like, okay, it's still the first lap. So we're gonna keep our cool and pick the right moment. So I don't even know. Yeah, that was a pretty weird route from the Italian dude. He just braked on the exit of the corner. I had nowhere to go, so I went to the back of him. But we got the pass done. I mean, no penalty, so it's all good. It's all good. But like I said, I don't even know if this car is great or terrible. So a bit later, second lap, we are gonna try and get past this guy from Croatia. I don't know, Croatian. I'm gonna get past this Croatian. We give each other space, and then I just run him a little bit wide, but I think that was still acceptable. So we get past him, but oh, the crowd that is coming to get me. They're going wild. So I need to get away from that, because I'm gonna get assaulted if I stay in that group. But the Italian guy is already back on our tail, I guess. But as you can see, like, we have the podium right in front of us, so I can smell it. I can taste it. I can taste 3rd place. So we just need to keep our cool, try and hit our braking points, but you know, I mean, I'm a noob in a noob lobby, okay? So we're doing our best here. We're all here to learn. But I'm losing time here. So 1.6, 1.7 behind the Spaniard. But the Italian guy is very close, and I think I just braked a little bit too early. Yeah. So he gives me space on the inside, which is good. But he gets a poor exit. But I couldn't really make the most out of that because he was on the apex. He parked his car actually pretty well. I couldn't do anything about that. So props to this dude. We have some good racing here. Although we are noobs, we still have some good racing. So yeah, I think, yeah, we're on lap 3. So, you know, podium is still on, but 4th place first. And as you can see, I'm sliding around a bit. It's pretty hard to control this car. He actually got a penalty, but like while I'm drifting here, he got a penalty for going wide that corner. So that's good. And he goes wide here and then completely turns across me. Like, I don't know, it's a pretty noob move to go for a move right there while he drives me off the track. It's a pretty noob move to go for every single opportunity, but I thought like, okay, he went wide, so I'm just gonna go for it. But then he completely turns to the right to meet the apex again, but I was there already, so awareness of these players aren't the best. I think my awareness is pretty okay because I'm used to racing games more. I don't know. I don't want to talk bad about these people, but you know, the awareness in these lobbies I've noticed isn't the best. But it's all good fun. It's just we're just racing for fun. So he got the slipstream, so he's coming back past me. He's now, yeah, there he is. So we still have this race on our hands, and we're going into the final lap. Again, I think I'm just a bit too early on the brakes, and they get passed, but he got a penalty. So I'm gonna try and make the most of the slipstream now and try and get past him while he serves his penalty. So he's gonna serve it right here, and 0.5 isn't a lot. So I think he still he has a chance to go around the outside here, but I don't think that's the best way to do it. But I get the biggest drift of all time. Cam block in the building, and he gets back past me again. So this is also like this is how you recognize a noob like me. The pressure, if somebody's chasing you, like, you make mistakes a lot. That's because of the pressure, and I'm still not used to that. So hopefully within a few videos I can get a bit better, like managing the pressure of racing somebody. Because, you know, in Forza, oh god, that's painful. I just clipped the grass. Like, I think my left wheel, like back wheel tire, I mean, just clipped the grass, and that put me all out of shape. That really, yeah, that didn't really do anything good. So it's gonna be probably a 5th place, you think? But no. This Spaniard in 3rd place with his penalty is gonna do a weird move. So if he kept his position, he would have gotten 4th because of the 1 second penalty. But he dives into the pit, and I just got ahead of him and take 4th place. If he just kept driving and took the penalty, he would have gotten 4th place. But I mean, thank you very much. I'll take it. So we do eventually get 4th. So that's good. In the next race, I think I went to a higher lobby because I'm CS right now, and I start 13th, which is not recommended. But this race was, I think it was this one actually. Was it this one? This was not good. This race is because is the title. The title of this video is because of this race. I brake way too early. I do my braking point, my normal braking point, and I'm getting assaulted from everywhere, and I'm all out of shape. So I'm like, okay, this is not going well. So what happened there? I braked on the point where I should brake when I did the full straight, which is not good. I was way too early, and yeah, that caught me by surprise actually. But okay, let's get our things. Let's get our our thoughts together, our abilities together. But we get pushed wide, and we're getting assaulted again. This is the theme of the video: getting assaulted. And commenting on this is very hard because it's snappy, it goes fast. So I'm doing everything that I can here. So I'm like, okay, I need to get past these guys as fast as possible. So I'm gonna try around the outside right here. That's not gonna work. But I have an opportunity into the next corner right here, so I'm gonna go for it. But there's a problem. There's a Peugeot getting pushed wide here, and he unfortunately gets like on my racing line, and I couldn't go anywhere, so I go into the back of him, and we're actually in 16th, last place, which is not recommended in a race. While I almost cut this corner, the two Peugeots over here are in a bit of a fight, so I can tuck into the slipstream. Hopefully, I mean the group in front is pretty packed, so when somebody makes a mistake, I can pick up the pieces. But you already know they're like going almost 6 wide into the first corner, so there is gonna be carnage, and there are two and a half people off. So I'm just looking at this from a distance, and well, it's all unfolding in front of us. So we get one position over there, yes. This BMW has a penalty, so I'm gonna make the most of the slipstream, and then he brake checks me, and then he tries to, I don't know what his plan was right there. He brake checks me. Why? But okay, we got another position. The two Peugeots in front, and we got another Belgian dude. We have to work together as one country, but he's not gonna do that. He's gonna do offensive defense. Very aggressive. Very aggressive. And I went into the back of him right there, but I couldn't do anything about that. He just swerved around the track, and we just met each other on my racing line. Again here, he's gonna swerve across, try and defend his position, but that's not how you defend. That's how you are aggressive. And then he pushes this Peugeot wide, and I go into the back of him. I mean, this is not racing. This is just a mess. This is a straight up mess. But okay, we still have 2 laps to go, so we have some time. There's a VW very slow here, so I thought they were gonna collide right here, but they didn't. So I went a little bit too wide because I really thought they were gonna collide. And then like this dude does some weird stuff. He's like pushing, like giving me like little taps. I'm trying to counter steer a bit, so we're getting stupid contact all the time. I don't know really what happened there, but I've given space on the inside because I was feeling was going for the move. Also, the VW was all out of shape, and I almost went to the back of him like hard. I almost sent him off the track. Luckily, I didn't. But okay, we still have a race on our hands here. So we're in 12th, which is not a good place to be. And we need to get revenge on our Belgian friend over there. Like the way he defended, I get so frustrated by that. It's like, why are you like being so aggressive for no reason? But okay, as you can see, I'm driving while like I'm very cautious of the dude behind, and I'm making a lot of mistakes, like very little mistakes, braking too early, sliding wide a bit, not controlling the car as best that I can. So yeah, I'm really learning how to race properly, and I think lobbies like these are the best to learn like the patterns of people, like how they defend and how you defend as when you're under pressure, you know. So I think this is a good learning process, and like I said, like commenting on this is it's very fast, it's very snappy, it's very hard. But as you can see, we are 2.3 seconds behind our Belgian friend. Not really my friend, but we definitely can get him. So last lap here, but he's fighting with a British dude, Dong Schlong. Dong Schlong 69. That's the first time I read that actually. So they're fighting. So we still have a chance to catch right up, and we don't need to worry about our British friend from behind anymore because he's 2 seconds behind. So we need to hit our braking point right there. But again, a little bit of a slide, and then I make a mistake here. So I'm gonna lose some time here, which is not recommended. And we're, you know, we're almost I think we're almost, well, are we halfway? I think we're halfway through the track already, as you can see on the map on the right side. But the Belgian dude goes wide. very, very wide. Again here, and he gets a beautiful 0.5 second penalty. So I don't go for the move here, because I'm like, okay, I don't need to force the move, because he has a penalty. But he goes defensive here, so we can stay right at the back of him. Like, we can smell him. We can smell him right now. And Dong Schlong has a penalty as well. So we just need to keep within 0.5 seconds of this dude, and we get 11th position. But Dong Schlong and Belgian dude get together, so he loses critical momentum. And then he starts swerving, like, it's to keep me out of slipstream, and I was like, yeah, okay. I was just annoyed by the previous races as well. So I just kept, like, my racing line, and then come home to finish 10th because of his penalty. Look how many penalties people had. Like, all the red dots are people with penalties. So we get 10th, which is, you know, not great, but still an improvement from where we started. I mean, I even get an achievement, clean races. I get an achievement, clean races, after this race. How? Explain! Explain that to me. But okay, I think we're... Oh yeah, by the way, yeah, I forgot. I saw people using the VW a lot. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna go out and buy myself the VW and do a lap in it. And I improved my lap time from a 1:39.9 to a 1:39.0, so almost a second faster. That's really good. But the car understeers like crazy. But okay, we're in a higher lobby now, CS, and we start second with our lap time, which is good, which is great actually. So we've got this race was really frustrating. Well, I can't even call it a race. I mean, I don't even know how to explain this one. It's just gonna be bad. It's just bad, unnecessary, like, pushing each other around and all that good stuff. So I got a good run here. I'm gonna go for the move. I'm gonna try and brake a little bit later than him and stay on the inside. Well, we do give each other space, but it was a little close already. So yeah, now I was like, okay, I really need to pull ahead, like pull out, and that sounds weird. I just get a gap so I can race comfortably on my own, but that's not what's gonna happen. I go a little bit wide here, so that gives him the chance to come back at me. And now, like, I wasn't expecting like him to go for this move right here. Like, he pushes me a bit wide and forces his way through, which is interesting. So I go back at him immediately. Get out of here, man. Don't push me wide. That's like the really dirty racing, when people like just nudge you a little bit wide so you can't really like defend your position. Again, he's just gonna like very aggressively come across me. Well, I did make a mistake. I went wide, but I'm still there. I'm still like driving my car there, so it's not fun driving like this. And it's not actually smart to fight this all the time, but I was a bit frustrated from the last race as well. So, and then I misjudged my braking point completely, I think. Way too early. Oh no, it was not this one. Oops. Well, I did brake too early. And then again, he's like all over me. So I was like, okay, we need to go very defensive. So I go to the left immediately, and he doesn't follow me in my slipstream, which is pretty weird. But I keep my defensive line because I don't want, you know... Oh, it was here. Yes. I misjudged my braking point. I braked way too early. Way too early. I don't know what happened there. I don't know why I did that. But he gets past again. And I'm gonna go for a move here, which is not the best place to go for a move. But he tries to go to the apex, but I'm already there. I don't think he noticed me. Again, like, I'm there. Why is he turning across me? It's pretty weird. And he's gonna try and pull off the same move like last round, like go around the outside here, which is interesting. And then he pushes me off the track, and then I have this kind of stuff happening, and then this dude comes through. All very clumsy. Also, I can't blame him for all of that, but also like, come on, man. So I go back past him, like misjudge it, and then I'm like, okay, well, I am out of here. See you guys! God damn it. And then the game crashes. So it was my fault, it was his fault, it was a bad race, it was a rage quit. My first GT Sport rage quit, and my first GT Sport crash, which is amazing. So I was like, yeah, I want to report a problem right here. I want to explain my problem. So, come on guys. Rammers crashed the game. Please fix this. Please fix this! Thank you.